Warning. Actonville TV disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host, authors, and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of any religious affiliation.
Vanakkam, Namaste, Namaskaram, Sai Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Swami Saranam Goinda, Goinda, Govinda. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show. As we open up the show this evening, I'd like to wish Actonville TV a happy 100 episode on the journey. Alright, as we have lots of love and we have a guest star in the building, Dr. PK Maistry, everyone.
Welcome, thank you.
Alright, so welcome to you, Doctor.
Wonderful to see you, wonderful to be here tonight.
I'm so happy to have you.
This is a momentous occasion for you.
Yes, it
and
is.
I'm going to address you on that shortly.
Well, welcome to the show, everyone. For those of you who just joined us, we are currently streaming live in Lenasia South on Actonville TV. It's for everyone. This is the Journey Show, the show about exploring Hinduism as a whole. For those of you who'd like to interact with us in studio today, please do so by commenting at the bottom of the screen. If you wish to keep your views and comments anonymous, please use our WhatsApp line at the bottom right of your screen. And I just noticed that Actonville TV is not on the screen. Alright, we've got Vishnu Devan Mudli coming in through YouTube. Greetings, Namaskaram, Namaste, Vanakkam. Looking forward to the show. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Mudli. We also have, so nice to see Dr. PK Maistry in the studio. From Vishnu Devan Mudli.
Oh, wonderful.
Vanakkam. Vishnu Devan Mudli, congratulations. Wow. Scintillating 100 episodes. Yes. And Vishnu Devan Mudli, sensational. You went to say sensational. I was like, ooh, I need to learn English because I don't know what that word meant. Thank you so much for the love and the support and for interacting with us in studio today as it helps to grow the station. Alright, so as we hit the 100th episode, we are talking about the origins of Shree Venkateshwara, and this is episode 2 and part 2 as we started the show yesterday. We just spoke about, the basics and who Lord Venkateshwara is, but before we get into the show, as you know in Hinduism, we must start everything we do with Lord Ganesha. Helping us praise Lord Ganesha this evening is a girl named Darini who's only 9 years old. Here she is with Vesyam Tamagi Magi. beautiful delivery by Darini from Durban, who's only 9 years old, singing Vasyam Kan Magi.
Wonderful, and thank you, Dharini. All the way from Durban. We really enjoyed your singing. Congratulations.
Thank you, my darling, for helping us to open up the show and praise Lord Ganesha, because I know for one thing, Doc and I can't sing like that. Beautiful, my darling. Beautiful. All right, as we're talking about the origins of Shree Venkateshwara, as we opened up the show this evening, and we also got lots of love coming in through YouTube from Devan Naidu. Namaskaram to you too, sir. And we've got Devan Naidu saying congratulations on our 100th episode. Vishnu Devan Murli, wow, just love it. And Vishnu Devan Murli also saying Actonville TV going from strength to strength. Amen. Thank you so much, Mr. Murli and Mr. Naidu. Everybody who's joining the show, thank you. For those who don't want to comment, it's okay. You enjoy. It's for you to learn and enjoy your praise and worship. I know everybody would love to go to temple every day. Unfortunately, we can't. So you have the show to feel like you went to temple, get the energy, enjoy the praise and worship as well as the educational part. And it's done in English, yeah? All right, Devan Naidu greeting. Vanakkam, Doctor.
Vanakkam, Ma. I'd like to thank the Murlis and the Naidus, especially Devan Naidu. I know him very well, part of our institution. Thank you, Devan, for joining us.
Oh, lovely. Thanks for the support. Devan supports us every single day.
I noticed that, yes.
So thank you for that, Mr. Naidu. Applause to you too, and congratulations to you too on the 100th episode, Mr. Naidu. All right, so what can you teach us about today's show? We talked about the origins of Shree Venkateshwara, Dr. Maistry. So you teach us. What do you know?
Kimera, before I continue with part 2 of our topic for today, I just want to say a few words on the occasion of the 100th episode.
Okay.
Dear viewers, today is the 100th episode of Actonville TV. It symbolizes completion and fulfillment. That's the word 100. It is a sign that you are moving in the right direction and that your prayers have been answered. It also signifies new beginnings and a firm start. That's what the 100 is about. The region has witnessed a decline in Hinduism in the new millennium, and the Almighty has propelled Andy and Kimera to return to the shores of Lanisha South to showcase the rise of this great renaissance of Bharata, Sanatana Dharma through the episodes on Actonville TV. I pray this evening that the great light of the Almighty showers blessings on all of us to support this TV station both financially and assisting them with our free time for research and advice. No advice is big or small. Once again, on behalf of the community, I congratulate them.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Before we get into the show of the origins of Shree Venkateshwara, let's take a quick break. After the commercial, we'll continue with education.
See flooring differently. Innova Floor Santon. Contact us today.
Vanakkam, Namaste, Namaskaram, Sai Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Swami Saranam Ayyappa. Govinda, Govinda, Govinda. Welcome back, everyone. Dr. P.K. Maistry is greeting you. Welcome. Doctor, you tell me.
Yesterday, our viewers were entertained by Kimera introducing the topic on part 1. I'm here in the studio tonight to deal with part 2. We might have overlapped, but that's fine. It's a restudy of the introduction or the origin. In essence, the origin of Venkateshwara is a Vaishnavite concept, where the chief origin is Vishnu, who incarnates as Venkateshwara, and is one of the names he is known by is Govinda. Another name for Govinda, to your surprise, is Krishna. Therefore, the Gita, the Bhagavad Gita and its 18 chapters bears wherein Krishna takes or talks to Arjuna Arjuna is the warrior and Krishna the charioteer. So a very important point has emerged. The Venkateshwara temple in Tirumala Tirupati is a depiction of Vishnu, Balaji, and therefore of Krishna. So originally a Tamil god in Vaishnavism. So it's a Tamil god in Vaishnavism. There is no difference of Hinduism between the north and the south. I just want to add before I start to say that this temple was in the province of Tamil Nadu. So after independence in 1947, there was a demarcation of the land, and this temple went to the borders of Andhra Pradesh, the Telugu nation. So it will always remain as a Tamil god situated in an Andhra Telugu situation in Andhra Pradesh. So I want you to remember that. That's why millions of people from Tamil Nadu go to Andhra Pradesh to visit this temple, which is only 149 kilometers away from the capital of Tamil Nadu. It only takes 4 hours to get through the journey. I've been through this journey many times. When I say many, about 8 times. It only takes 4 hours. So that's the beginning. So now, the earth, Mother Earth, Bhumi, was taken away to the netherworld by a demon. Lord Vishnu incarnated as Varuda, the boar, to rescue her. He defeated the demon and restored the earth to its rightful place. As chaos has ruled in the earth's absence, he marked out the 7 lokas. The lokas means the worlds, and the 7 seas, and asked Brahma, the creator, to regenerate life on earth. He decided to stay on earth and asked his divine vehicle called Garuda. You'll see every god as a vehicle, or they call it Vagana, to bring his heavenly abode, Kirachala, from Vaikunta. Vaikunta is where his heavenly abode is, that's heaven. The divine hill resembled Adi Shesha. So I looked up what is Adi Shesha, and it says it's depicted as a snake with 5 heads, denoting the 5 primordial states of matter, which is first created or developed during early time, and therefore called Sheshadri. What is Sheshadri? Sheshadri means 7 hills. Tirumala is said to be the head of the serpent. Serpent means snake. Sikalahasti is the mouth, Abubalam is the body, and Sisalam is the tail of the snake, depicted in this mountain. We'll hear more about this mountain as we go along. As this hill was in heaven, it is also known as Vaikundri. Brahma got a promise from Vishnu that he who came to the hill and temple would be redeemed of their sins. Millions of people go there every single day. It is believed that between 50 and 100,000 people attend the temple daily, and 35 million annually. The Vara's abode was on the western side of the sacred tank. It was called Swami Pushkavarani. The devotee is said to be worshipped here first before proceeding to the Sanctum Sanctorum of Lord Venkateshwara. So they're using a big word. Sanctum Sanctorum is where the main goddess or the main deity of the temple resides. Brahma, the gods, and the 7 sages, which are called the Saptarishis, asked Lord Vishnu to manifest himself in a kindly and peaceful form in the place. So the Lord then came to Sheshadri hills with his conch, his disc, and his mace. With him were his conches, Bhudevi, that's earth, and Shree Devi. He was given the name Venkateshwara, Venkateshwara, Balaji, Perumal, Mariappa, Govinda, Narayana, and Srinivasa. Now, Venkateshwara here is the Tirumala hills, the Balaji in North India. It was when Vishnu was involved with flooding. Perumal is the great one. Malayappa is the mountain or hill. Govinda is called Krishna, as I said earlier. Narayana is the creator, and Srinivasa is when he's with Lakshmi, his consort, then he's called Srinivasa. The name Srinivasa means one in where Lakshmi abides, and is popular today in all the many legends. In the Tamil grammar text, the Tolkappiyam, which was written in 200 BC, the first reference to the deity of the temple is found in the 8th century after the death of Christ, who talks about Vishnu as the Lord with the lotus eyes, standing atop the Venkateshwara hills. The construction of the temple was by Tondaman, who was a ruler. He discovered the idol half buried in the anthill, and he ordered the forest to be cleared in order to establish a temple for the Lord. All the rulers at that time in India were the Pahlavis, the Cholas, and the Pandavas. They endowed the temple with lavish gifts. During 1184 to 1355, Saint Ramanja visited the shrine and established it firmly as a Vishnu temple. During the fall of the Hindu dynasties, the region of the temple came under the Sultan of Golconda. So I checked what is Golconda. It is a city in the western Andhra Pradesh which existed in 1650 to 1800 after the death of Christ. In 1753, the attempts to destroy the temple by Muslim chiefs were foiled by the British. The temple revenues went into the coffers of the East India Company till 1843, when it was handed over to the priests of the Tirupati temple. Two Englishmen were devotees of the temple and prompted charitable activities to be undertaken in the temple from their own monies. In 1933, the temple administration was brought under the Board of Trustees appointed by the Madras Presidency, that is prior to 1947 Indian independence. The state of Andhra Pradesh was then formed. The state government constituted the Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam, which is a board to control the temple, and appointed trustees to look after the temple. And that's what we're doing in South Africa. We are trying to appoint trustees to take over the properties of the temples and control the temples for the year after.
As there is a lot of information to take in right here on Actonville TV as we are talking about the origins of Shree Venkateshwara. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we will continue. Vanakkam, Namaste, Namaskaram, Sai Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Swamiye Saranamayappa, Goinda, Govinda. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us as long as you are here. I know some people are late as I see the number going up on our YouTube channel as well as Facebook. Welcome to the show. You all can be watching The Journey Show. It's about exploring Hinduism as a whole. For those of you who don't know us, I am your host, Kimera Heeralal. By my side, I've got Dr. PK Maistry, everybody. Alright, so for those of you who don't know what you are watching today, if you look at the captions and the title, it is called, well, Origins of Shree Venkateshwara, and we have Dr. PK Maistry educating us on that. But before we get back to it, let's praise and worship Narayana with Praveen Mudley, all the way from Durban with Hare Hare Narayana.
కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనడా ఆ శ్రీరామ జయ రామ ఆ జానకి పతి రామ నీకు మా వణిదొళ్ళో వారుణాయవుడా హరి హరే నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా హరి హరే నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా హరి హరే నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా హరి హరే నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా చిమ్మ చిమ్మలో పోటే చిమ్మ చిమ్మలో పెరిగే చిమ్మాద్రి అప్పన్న దేముడా పన్న హరి హరే నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా దండమో దండమో దాసమనలోలట వందనమో వందనమో వరపుణ్యశీల హరి హరే నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా హరి నామములో సక్కద ధరించు నామయ్య నెత్తిలం కొరణోవో ఓరింగో తావా హరి హరే నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా అప్పన్న నీ ముక్కు తప్పగా చేసిన ఏడిగో రప్పన్న దేముడా పన్న హరి హరే నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా పండితరి బతి కోళ్ళ భక్తు మనో కాలెనో భక్సుకో రప్పన్న దేముడా పన్న హరి హరే నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా నీ నమామే కాదా నికల చీర్పులుకే లమోచతాయకమైన మూల మాతంబో హరి హరే నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా ఆ ముదులుగా నగలేక మూడాత్మలైన నరలో పరదవై వెమలో వెతి బ్రహ్మలో జన్మే హరి హరే నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా ఆ ఎలలో నగ జన్మం ఎత్తుగందుకు నిన్ను భజన సేయని వాణి బ్రతుకేమి బ్రతుకో హరి హరే నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా కొండ కొండగ పైన కొండ దిగి రామయ్య నీకు మా వనిదొళ్ళో వారుణాయవుడా హరి హరే నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా జోవారు జోవారు సులుతోటి తేజ శరణాది శరణాది జై జై గాడచ్చ హరి హరే నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా అది పాలు సుందుమలో నా పవలించు నాగయ్య ఎగవయ్య నా తండ్రి సింహాద్ర పన్న హరి హరే నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా ఆలోక పాలన రామ లోకనయ రఘురామ చారుతర రఘురామ చంద్రాభి భీమ హరి హరే నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా శ్రీరామ రఘురామ సీతపతి రామ నీకు ప్రోజన తండ్రి దేవయొళ్ళోడా హరి హరే నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా నీ నమామే కాదా నికల చీల్పులుకే లమోచాతాయకమైన మూల మాతంబో హరి హరే నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా కాచి కంబుమ కాలే కంటిలో తెరగా నెగవయ్యా నా తండ్రి సింహాద్ర పన్న హరి హరే నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా హరి హరే నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా హరి హరే నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా హరి హరే నారాయణ ఆది నారాయణ కరుణించే మమ్మేలో కమలలో జనుడా.
Govinda, Praveen Murli, everybody. Right here, we're doing a Hare Hare Narayana just for you live here on Actonville TV. For those of you who are at the concert, you didn't miss a thing. For those of you who did, we are planning to get the footage for you so we can stream the entire concert live just for you and for those who could not make it to Benoni.
A wonderful depiction of the prayer.
Yes.
Around the center part that you noticed is called the Chetu. Wonderful, wonderful.
Thanks for that, Dr. PK Maistry. For those of you who don't know and just joined the show, you're all a little late, but it's okay. You can click on the link and watch the show, but later, quite a few people have taught me that on YouTube, you can rewind on the live show, and I didn't know you could do that. So thank you to Alan Morgan for teaching me that in Benoni. Thank you so much for teaching me that. So if you missed anything of the show, if you just got in from home, whether you're coming from gym or from college or from work, you can rewind on the bar on the YouTube channel. For those of you who are coming in through Facebook, please channel yourself through our YouTube, as those numbers count and help us to grow as a channel. Getting back to our educational sector, we are talking about the origins of Shree Venkateshwara as Dr. PK Maistry continues with his teachings.
Wonderful, thank you, Kimera. Well, now we're going to be the final part of the origin of Lord Venkateshwara. As we said before the break, around 35 million people visit the temple annually, or around 50,000 to 100,000 people visit the temple daily. It is the richest temple in the world. Some mind-boggling facts about this temple which was unknown till recently. One, by bringing an ear to the back of the idol or the murti of Lord Balaji, one can hear the voices of roaming water. The back of the idol is always moist. But I must also tell you that there is a waterfall about a kilometer away from the back of the idol. So it is uncertain where the moistness of the back of the idol is coming from. But you can hear with your ear the sound of waves. The second one, there's a secret village not too far away from Tirumala Tirupati temple, supplying all the puja items. That means the flowers, the ghee, the vulva leaves, the banana leaves, the butter, and etc. Everything that goes to make up the puja or the prayer. The village remains unvisited till today, other than the villagers. So people are trying to investigate what this is about, never came up with an answer. Number 3, located 1 kilometer north of the temple, that is, the Tirumala hills resembles the face of Lord Balaji. The Tirumala hills represents the face of Lord Balaji. Surprisingly, this hill is estimated to be 8 meters high, 8 meters in width and 3 meters high. Can you believe that? It's a hill, but it's only 8 meters high from far and 8 meters width, 3 meters height. So they're comparing it to the face of Balaji. The statue of Balaji appears to be kept at the center of the Sanctum Sanctorum. That's to a devotee standing inside the temple and watching the murti. It looks as if it's central. But the truth of the issue is that the statue is placed on the right-hand corner of the temple. But you are seeing it, you think you're seeing it in the center. Number 5, when Venkateshwara Swami was hit by a stick when he was a child, this stick is preserved and placed at the right-hand side of the temple entrance. Can you believe that? Then you get the Pachai Karpuram. What is Pachai? Green color. camphor, has the power to crack any stone, but it has failed to crack the stone idol of Balaji. 7. The idol of Lord Balaji has a temperature of 110 degrees Fahrenheit, despite the temple being located at a height of 3,000 feet. The idol is often reported to show droplets of water, which are believed to be the sweat of Lord Venkateshwara. Number 8. When, because of a mistake committed by Grandava princess, Balaji lost his hair, the princess sacrificed her own hair to repent for that deed, upon which Lord Balaji declared that any devotee who would sacrifice hair in this temple will be ultimately donated to her. The sacrificing of hair on a human being is called tonsure. Tonsure, tonsure, regularly done in Tamil Nadu. Number 9. There are lamps which were lit long back. No one knows when and how they were put there. It has never been put off. No one knows when it was first lit. The download that Andy showed you on the broadcast tonight, you will have seen the white stain is from milk, and the red stripe in the middle is the blood of the cow. Because at some stage or the other, Venkateshwara depicted himself together with Shiva as a cow. Brahma also depicted himself as a cow herd. So Brahma took the form of a cow herd lady, and Vishnu took the form of a cow together with Shiva and Krishna. So in the female, the white, you get a white dot and a red dot placed on top of that dot for the female. At this point in time, I need to check why. So that is really stunning.
I didn't even know myself.
Then we have a beautiful message from Lord Venkateshwara. This is lovely. His message says, it gives every human being the opportunity to lead a better life, the right to hope and keep faith. It teaches us the difference between right and wrong, humility and pride. He helps us to help the less fortunate and give back to nature a small fraction of what he has given us. Finally, he assures us that it is never too late to repent and to ask for forgiveness. In Islam, the forgiveness part will be called maaf. If you make a mistake, continuously ask God for maaf, that's forgiveness. That even the most wicked sinner can change for the better. What makes him unique is that the miracles he performs have changed lives and brought us the best in people as they realize his divine power and grace. Lastly tonight, a Venkateshwara mantra, but I summed it up in English for the benefit of the youth. It says, there is no place equal to Venkateshwara in the whole universe. A God equal to Venkateshwara has never been nor will be. Prime Minister, welcome to each and every one of you.
Doctor was ready to say, I thank you. Okay? He's so used to the recordings. It's so beautiful. Thank you, Dr. P.K. Maistry.
Thank you.
What an honor and a pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. P.K. Maistry, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. And I hope, Devin, you'll be taking down some notes and communicating with me tomorrow if you're not in the Sai Ashram in Kingfisher Street. Thank you.
So, Dr. Maistry, please tell me. So, when Muslims say maaf, what do we say when we feel bad or for doing the wrong we did? Do you know?
100% lovely you asked the question, Kimera.
Yes.
It is well known in the Islamic community that maaf is a common word,
Yes.
a respectful word, pleading to the Almighty. They are saying sorry.
Okay.
We, on the other hand, remember, Hinduism is comprised of various sectors.
Yes.
So
And
we like to
languages.
just say, we are saying in English, we are sorry.
Or,
We are sorry.
or pull it.
Or on the other hand, We can say, Lord Shiva, we are sorry. Lord Hanuman, we are sorry. We have so many depictions of the one God.
True.
We only have one God,
Yes.
but each one has a particular deity. So you'll say Maaf to that deity.
Right. I understand. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you. Thank you, Kimera.
As we have lots of love and interaction coming in through YouTube channel, we ask the director to please put the comments up on the screen for us. We have Devan Naidu interacting with us in studio today. He did say Vanakkam and thank you to Dr. Maistry. We've got Kivashan Armugan coming in through YouTube. Vanakkam to everyone. And we also have Devan Naidu saying awesome. Okay, Mr. Naidu, I do hope and pray you took notes, because when doctor sees you again, he's going to check. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as we are educating you about the origins of Shree Venkateshwara, let's join Praveen Mudli again in Durban with Shree Rama Rama.
Hari Rama Rama oh, Sitapati Rama oh, Hari Rama Rama oh, Sitapati Rama
Goinda, Govinda, Praveen Murli, everybody. Live, this was actually shot in Mauritius, and we were the first to actually release this music video.
I love the dances by those young girls. Wonderful. What about their costumes?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Beautifully done. And whoever shot the video, big ups to you. I must say, beautifully shot, beautiful delivery. We got the message as we're praising Shree Venkateshwara himself, and we are in the month of Pratasi. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, ladies and gentlemen, you know when we get towards the end of the show, we must teach you one lesson from the 108 principles of the value system from the Tirukkural straight after this.
See flooring differently. Innova Floor Santam. Contact us today.
Vanakkam, Namaste, Namaskaram, Sairam, Jai Shri Ram, Swamiye Saranamayappa, Goinda, Govinda. Good, welcome back, everybody. Good evening to those of you who just joined us. I know you're a little late. Don't forget, you can scroll back and start the show from the beginning and watch it from the beginning every single time. We have Dr. PK Maistry still by my side as I'm hosting the show with you guys. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Kimera Heeralal. And Dr. PK Maistry, how was your first time being on our screens in studio?
It's been a wonderful, wonderful experience. And I must take this opportunity of thanking you, Nandi, for having thought of me and invited me. Hi, thank you very much.
Thank you. It was our honor and our pleasure, sir.
Thank you.
Everybody interacting with us in studio today, my love goes out to you. I hope you guys are having a beautiful fast during your Pratasi month as we're halfway through. And we've got Devan Naidu coming in on YouTube saying, teaching ourselves small teachings of Lord Venkateshwara, as that is what we are talking about today. Lord Venkateshwara is my family Ishta Devata, but I'm following Sai teachings. Thank you so much for that, Mr. Naidu. It's important to share with us.
Ishta Devata, Devan is referring to, is the main family deity.
Yes.
Of his family.
Yes.
But he in particular is following the Sai mode of teaching.
The Sai Baba teachings.
Yes.
Okay.
Sai teaching.
Thank you so much for that, Devan Naidu, and for sharing with us and always helping us with our show, which we really appreciate. It's come to that time, ladies and gentlemen, where we're teaching you the 108 principles of the value system from the Tirukkural as we teach you one lesson from the Tirukkural. Today we're sitting at number 20.
Today's lesson from the 108 principles of the value system from the Tirukkural is number 20. Do not covet another's spouse or commit adultery. Have single partner relationships.
Wonderful saying of the Tirukkural.
Yes.
And Kimera, if I may say.
You may.
On the 24th and 25th of November,
Yes.
2023 is the World Tirukkural Conference being held at the Kimera University in Madurai. Madurai is the seat of Meenakshi Amma, and that is taking place. I gave you the date now. And we, together with the president of the International Movement Tamil Culture, have been invited. Our International Movement Tamil Culture convention is taking place on the 23rd, on Baba's birthday, at the Kamaraj University in Madurai.
Thank you for that, Dr. PK Maistry. As we know, Dr. PK Maistry is from the Meenakshi Sundareswara Koval. Let's take a look at what they're up to this month.
The Meenakshi Sundareshwar Kovil takes pleasure in wishing all our devotees a spiritually uplifting and blessed month of Paratasi. May this auspicious period be filled with spiritual growth, deep reflections, and an abundance of blessings. Journey with us towards a blessed Paratasi prayer. On the 14th October, 1 p.m. Mahavishnu Havan, 2 p.m. Mahavishnu Abhishekam and Alangaram, 3 p.m. Vishesha Puja and offering of Mahanevedyam. Prayer will be conducted by Guru Indra So. All welcome.
தேனிருக்கும் ஈரத்தில் பாலிருக்க வேண்டும் திருப்பதி வெங்கடேஸ்வரா தேவா நான் இருக்கும் ஈரத்தில் நீருக்க வேண்டும் நாராயணா முரளீதரா தேனிருக்கும் ஈரத்தில் பாலிருக்க வேண்டும் திருப்பதி வெங்கடேஸ்வரா தேவா நான் இருக்கும் நீரத்தில் நீருக்க வேண்டும் நாராயணா முரளீதரா.
As we just seen on screen just now, the invitation from our organization MSK. The prayer is on the 14th of October 2023. Guru Indresan is conducting this prayer at the temple. Apparently it will start at 12 noon. The first session will end at 1 o'clock. Second section at 2 o'clock, and the darshan, the main prayer, will be at 3 o'clock. Thereafter, there'll be an educational talk for about 5 to 10 minutes, and thereafter, the public is cordially invited to take part in the lunch that has been sponsored for you. Also, Kimera, in our studio tonight, we have the presence of Muhammad Riaz Kaji. Now, this young man, I must tell you about him. I've got the permission of Kimera to say a few words on him. I've written several books, and all the accolades of my books are coming to me because of my research, my books. But that's not true. I've only done the research in my manual writing. And this young man, Muhammad Riaz Kaji, has spent several months with me, typing out my books, correcting their English, putting it in a proper design, and make it available in the A5 form, and presenting it to the public in the e-book form. Riaz, officially, on behalf of the community, I sincerely thank you. I'm not saying Maaf, I'm thanking you. Thank you, Riaz.
Give him a round of applause, Director. All right, so Doctor, tell us, do you want to share with us a bit about your books? Any of your books, or where can we find it? Tell the public. Tell the public.
There are so many books, Riaz will tell you.
Yes.
The first book we wrote was a prayer book. The temple was established in 1994.
Okay.
So we made the first prayer book.
Okay.
We incorporated general prayer songs from North and South India, and preferably we are placing a few tewaras
Okay.
to make up a prayer book.
Yes.
Then we went on to a book on Saivism.
Yes.
We dealt with the kingdom of Lord Shiva from a North Indian point of view and incorporated a South Indian point of view and put the whole book together, some 310 pages.
Okay. Wow.
We then went on to have a detailed document called South African Hindu Priests, Customs, Exercises and Fees. I think that was the most important document that we've ever written in this country. Coming here in 1860, it gives you an idea of how much to pay the priest. Lots of people are confused. So we came up to the category of fees. We're not saying that you should follow it, but those should be the minimum payments for the priests on and above.
Yeah.
As it says in the Rig Veda, that you have to honor, you have to pay the priests. So we have started with a minimum. You can top it and review it for wherever you want to. We have submitted to South African Hindu Mahasabha for the comments, and we are waiting for that.
Okay.
This document is presented. I'm the General Secretary of the International Movement Tamil Culture, so it's presented by them.
Wonderful.
Then we went on to write a book called Meenakshi Sundareshwara Thiru Kalyanam. That means the wedding of Lord Shiva and Meenakshi, and the traditional way of how the wedding is done in India.
Okay.
So we asked you to compare that Thiru Kalyanam with our marriages in South Africa, which I also entered the book, together with the relevant songs, for you to compare and to learn. And remember, That's an Indian wedding, which is very different from a Sri Lankan wedding, which lots of priests in South Africa are from Sri Lanka, and they do things differently, funerals and weddings. So be careful of that.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Anything else you'd like to say?
That's fine. Thank you.
All right, so anybody who wishes to get Dr. P.K. Maistry's books, where do we find it?
You will go on the internet,
Okay.
and you will see the link for MSK, and if you press on that link, you'll pick up all our books on ebook.
The Meenakshi Sundareswara Temple, guys.
That's right.
When you Google it, do you go MSK Lanesha South?
No.
What do we type if we're looking for it?
You'll put MSK.
Yeah.
Nice book.
Oh, there we go. MSK Nice Book, ladies and
Nice
gentlemen.
book,
MSK Nice Book. Don't forget, if you are searching for Dr. P.K. Maistry's books, you search for MSK Nice Books. Well, anybody needing a guru out there for the following services, please do contact Guru Indresan for the following. He performs a Jandagam, known as the astrological readings, known as Panchagam as well. He performs a Navagraha Shanti, your house prayers, your business prayers, your car prayers, your temple and hall weddings, your ceremonies like your 16 days and your 1 year, your Janda prayers, your auspicious hawans, and not forgetting your Kumbha Abhishekams. Don't forget, you can contact Guru Indresan after 6 p.m. on a weekday, ladies and gentlemen, on his WhatsApp line or call on 081 325 0115. I'll give you the number again. It's 081 325 0115. Well, that's all the time we have for today, folks. We just finished part 2 of the origins of Shree Venkateshwara. Dr. P.K. Maistry, would you like to say anything?
No, I just thank each and every one of you for viewing our program tonight, and I'm sure most of you are making notes, and you will ask us questions at the relevant time. Thank you, and especially to David and the Mudley family. Thank you so much.
For all the lazy bumsies that did not make any notes, you can click on this link over and over again just to watch the show over and over again, as you can learn that way. The kids are doing that nowadays.
Thank you so much.
I see the children don't even use pens anymore. Everything is digital. So you can use this link over and over again. Please join us again tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. as we will take a journey exploring Hinduism. From myself, Kimera, Heeralal, and Dr. P.K. Maistry.
Thank you and good night.
Vanakkam, Namaste, Namaskaram, Sai Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Swami Saranamayappa, Govinda, Govinda, Govinda. Good night, everybody.